Hello YouTube, Oak Ath fan here. I'm going to share with you today my Modern Era 500 Home Run Club binder PC. This is going to be pretty much all the modern guys that have hit that 500th home run or more. You're not going to see Babe Ruth or Mickey Mantle or even Eddie Murray or any of those guys in here, just because I have them in what I call my dead ball era binder. A little tougher to hit home runs back then, so they get their own binder. Anyway, we're going to start out here with Alex Rodriguez. Probably the most hated man in baseball. I understand he's kind of a brat, but still a great player. From what I hear, he's going to be back on the Yankees in 2015, so they're going to let him play out his career unless he quits. Barry Bonds, 1986 Topps Traded, 87 Donruss, 87 Classic, 87 Topps. Not extremely valuable rookie cards anymore. Shoot, I remember when that 87 Topps booked for like in between $30 to $50. Not anymore though. More Barry Bonds. It's interesting seeing these older cards with a big smile on his face. Just don't see that anymore. Right about the time he made it onto the Giants. I think he just started treating the game more as a business and wasn't enjoying it as much as he once did. Cool card, Bonds, Williams, and Clark. All three of them on there. Pretty much everything in here books at $19 or less. Once we get around the $20 range, I start putting them into the top loaders and the rigid hard cases, either the screw-ins or the magnetics. Barry Bonds. Very little fanfare when he had his own little home run chase when he was beating McGwire's record. Still respected in the hobby, though. Another cool one. Will Clark, Barry Bonds, Matt Williams. Definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care whether he used steroids or not. Should be judged in the era with which you played. If that happens to be the steroid era, should be judged against all those other guys that were using steroids. I mean, clearly, I hate the term performance-enhancing drugs. They don't enhance any performance. Still have to get that ball on the bat. He came so close to 3,000 hits. I think he was like 150 shy, somewhere in that range. Even more rare, one of him in the middle of a laugh. More Barry. Does anyone remember Brady Anderson? Back when he hit 50-something home runs? Sorry about the sniffling. I think I have a little cold coming on here, so probably going to hear a sniffle here and there from me. Parallel, a couple parallels, Pinnacle inside. You'll be able to tell who I've spent time collecting in this binder. There's a few players, a lot of cards in here. Got that 99 Upper Deck, the Encore Parallel. Upper Deck MVP here, serial numbered 973 out of 2002. This is, you know, one of those Topps reprints, the nostalgia sets. This is one of those rare cards in here that's over a $20 value. Need to move that over to one of my top loaders. This is Topps Home Run History Refractor. Only one I have. I know Topps 85401 has the whole base set of that collection. Some dedication to fill that thing, that's for sure. Frank Thomas. A couple of rookie cards there. Onto his base cards. Designated hitter. Admitted into the Hall of Fame. First time on the ballot. I think he's the first, if not one of the first, full-time DHs to make it into the Hall of Fame. It was cool being able to see him when he came into Oakland and when he played for the A's the couple years there. There he is in the A's uniform. Couple more there, the A's uniform. I'm a big fan of those Topps Gypsy Queens. I also like the Turkey Reds, the Allen and Ginters, the Topps 206. I like those old-timey looking cards. Got that vintage look to them. Fun to collect those. And then we move on to Gary Sheffield. Not a big fan of Sheffield. Sorry if that seemed choppy there. Had to pause it to sneeze for a second. 89 Upper Deck rookie. Jim Thome. One of the quietest guys and least respected in the hobby to have over 600 home runs. And that was a guy, he just put his head down, went to work, got the job done. Ken Griffey Jr. Those two Donrusses there are actually technically not duplicates. Topps 85401 shared a little piece of information with me on those cards. If you can see it, under where it says denotes lead league, there's 1 star just before denotes. On the other one, there's a star on either side. If nothing else, it just gives me a reason to have 2 of his rookie cards in there. I'd say of the modern era guys, the modern era players, Ken Griffey Jr. is probably the most popular. Never got booed, no matter what stadium he was in. Loved the game. Gave it his all. No controversy in his career. Great player. Definitely one of my favorites. Got Topps triple threads. One number to 1350, the other to 525. Die cut there. Upper Deck X. Topps gold. A couple of refractors. These are newer refractors. So they don't have as much shine as some of these older ones. These are like 2000, 2001 and below. Had great shine to them. Manny Ramirez, didn't spend a lot of time collecting him either. Not really a big fan. Rafael Palmeiro. Only guy in the modern era of baseball to have both 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Rookie card there, 87 Topps. Future stars. More Raffy. Sammy Sosa. A couple rookie cards there. Also got some refractors. A friend of mine got that Pacific home run history set for me, so I got all those Sosas in here with Sosa. McGuire's obviously with McGuire's. Kind of randomly, they also put a Cal Ripken card in that set. I think to kind of commemorate his consecutive game streak. Haven't spent a whole lot of time on Sammy Sosa either as far as collecting him. But still a great player. Alrighty, that is my 500 Home Run Club Modern Era binder. Feel free to comment. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe, hit like, do whatever you need to do. And I'll be catching up with you soon. Hope you enjoyed the video.